Morning folks, Monday morning, Massey Dave here, hope you're all well. Yeah, start of another week. What happened to Sunday, what happened to Saturday, where's it all gone? I don't know, had a bit of rain overnight. Anyway, arranged to have a truck left out for me for this morning to pick up to go do its inspection. Get here, and guess what? It's locked in the bloody yard. Not happy. Try to do things to make life work for everybody, as if I haven't got anything to do. I've got plenty to do. And then, yeah, spanner in the works. So yeah, let's see if we can go and rattle some cages and get this truck out of here. Well, after a little delay collecting this one, we got it back. We've done the tyres, done the lights, and having a tap round with me nut tapping hammer, and everything seems in order. Makes a change. So yeah, we'll get it back on the floor, get the paperwork done, and get it on back. At least they can use it for the rest of the day. So yeah, all's good. Well, that's the truck stuff sorted, some paperwork done. I'm back here, apprentices in this morning, getting on with it. Just moved some steel work out the way, it's been sat here on the floor for too long. So filed that. The apprentice is busy reassembling the gear levers onto the top of the box for the 1250. So something else will be put out the way shortly. So we've got the drawbar cradle off the 1250 here. See if we can get these pins and things heated up and extracted. And the two that are in here. Probably going to take some getting out, but if worst comes to the worst, we'll just cut them off and take the remains out and have two new pins made. So Mr. Gas there ready to give it a bit of a cooking. Well, that's the result. Bit of heating, bit of beating, bit of twisting, that on there. And we got those two backers out. They were tight, but special tool number 2 done the job. We've got those off as well. So yeah, we've just got to strip those bits down and that can be ready for plating. So there's another bit sorted. Right, we've got the fan motors out the 1250 here. Let's see if they work. So I've got the negative on those. Moment of truth, this is one. It works. Let's see what the other one does. Brilliant. Clean up, they can go back in. Happy days. Well, we've got one working for the 1200, but the I think the dryer on the bass had it. So yeah, it's flopping around a bit. That's a shame. And after a bit of magic spray, we got this one working. So it's just one that's knackered. But we might see if we can have a look, see if we can get it going. But at least the motor's all right. So that's the result. 1250 working, 1200 one, but not the other. I got so engrossed in time, didn't realise it's gone past lunchtime, but yeah, that one's had it. The grub screw is seized up and non-fixable, but I had a spare one, which thankfully the grub screw was missing, so I've managed to sort something out, and yeah, bring this one back to life. The apprentice has been busy over here getting these looking a bit cleaner now. They'll be ready to go back in the box, but I think it's past lunchtime, so we're going to stop and get a nose bag on. So on with a delicate job now. This is the switches out the 1200. We'll see what we can save with this one. Got one of the fan switches there. So we've got it apart, but you've got to do it very carefully. We'll get everything cleaned up and see if we can get it to work. We've got the other one there for the other fan. Apprentice is busy over here reassembling the newly cleaned up and working fan motors. Yeah, job's a good one. Well, hopefully that's that one cleaned up. Like I say, unfortunately the little tab here was busted, so we got it gluing. So fingers crossed that will keep together. So we'll have a look at the windscreen wiper one now. It's slightly different. Then we've got the other fan one there to go, which is still intact. So a bit seized up. Oh no, it does work. So yeah, apprentice is over here. It's got one of the fans in and screwed in. So yeah, plodding away nicely. Hopefully we'll get this one in before we go tonight. Morning. Well, it's Tuesday morning. It's dark, it's wet. We're off for MOT this one shortly. I'll get there early, get this job wrapped up now a bit. We've got enough to do, so yeah, we'll just started up, we'll check all the lights around, kick the tyres, blah blah blah, and get on the road. So we're back with this one, past a couple of advisories, nothing major, but we'll get the 2 of them done before the customer has it back, and we've had another one turn up overnight to get ready for next week. Yeah, so there it is, another donkey box to sort out. I think the apprentice has been busy. She's got the tyres checked and blown up, so we'll do the lights and give it a wash off and have a look around underneath. But yeah, sun's out. It's going to be a bit of a wet and wild night tonight, I think, so make the most of this dry weather today. So landlord comes in, done. Been soaking in diesel for 2 weeks. Let's get a bit of heat on it, see if we can get this freed up for him. That'll get the other gas on it, but it's now freed up. So give it a part, clean the threads up. Job's a good one. Well, giving this one a clean off, let it drip dry, then we'll come back and tap the nuts and have a look around. So let's go and see what apprentice has been up to. Hopefully busy. There we go. Oh, you're busy again. The other fan motor going in. Going together all right. And that's... Oh, we can make use of that one because they're all the same anyway. That's what I thought. Yeah. I'll have a look at these switches again in a minute. Hopefully that one's glued itself together by now. Time for a coffee. I'm feeling a bit damp after washing that thing off. We're just getting in a bit of a mucking fuddle here at the minute. Knowing whose box is whose box. So I've just written on there, 1250, which is for the one that's doing over there. But we've got the 1200 over there. So I think we've got it sorted. You say you're still confused? Yeah. Oh, it makes 2 of us then. But anyway, I don't know. We've got the switches repaired here for the 1250. And we've got 2 that have come out the 1200. So we'll try and pull these apart. But one of them, the terminal's busted on the back, so I'm going to have to try and do some even more brain surgery and see if I can solder a new end on that for connection. I will go and look in the stores and see if I've got one of these. I'm not going to hold my breath. Fan cleaning again. It is very carefully does it to get these out without breaking these bits on here, but got it apart so we can get that little plate cleaned up. Contacts in there, so this one's for the wiper switch, as you can see there. So yeah, very like I said, brain surgery. Perhaps ought to be a brain surgeon. So I've had a route around in my stores, well, apprentice did, and look what we found. Another fan switch. This is the last one I've got, so yeah, we'll get this one apart carefully, and yeah, hopefully we'll have another set. So in the meantime, we can't do any more with that one, so that's going to be put out the way. And we'll get the other box up and start putting the fans in that for the 1200. Because we've got the cover plate to go in there, so you can get, when I've got these switches done, they can go back in the other one of those. Very delicate operation now. Also, we're missing the tab off that one. I managed to make something. So we're going to try and see if we can get that soldered onto that. Let's see what happens. If it works, woohoo, I must be good. Meanwhile, the apprentice is busy here trying to get things in holes, and yeah, so first fan motor going in for the 1200. No, second one. Oh, you got one done. Well done. Wonder why you were quiet. You've been busy. Makes a change. You're usually screaming and shouting at me. Well, it's good when a plan comes together. Got a new one on there. Woohoo! Saved the switch. I'm getting a funny looks, thinking he must be mad. Yes. But no, when you repair something that you just can't get replacements of, worth me weight in gold. Well, that's those 3 switches all done and saved. And the one that I found in my stores, what was it? Had a date on it. I don't see that. 1972. That's nearly as old as me. God, I am old. There we go. Anyway, all happening over here. Both fans in now. Busy cleaning the thingies to go in there. So yeah, it's not a bad shape today. A couple of trucks done. And little jobs that take a long time, but it's worth doing. And yeah, when you can save stuff that's you think's knackered, and you can't replace it with unless you find a new alternative, which won't look right. But yeah, we're pleased with that. So that's probably a wrap for today. So thanks for watching. Click the old like and subscribe, and yeah, comments, we'll get back to you. So in the meantime, catch you later.